congratulations on Songbird. I watched it last night and it's super, super intriguing. I mean, it's the first feature film to be made during COVID-19 in LA. I'm curious, since you're literally living through it, how did you relate to your character, Sarah? And what was it like generally just working on set while also living through the pandemic you're kind of talking or filming about?
It was extraordinary, extraordinary because every single fear, every thought, the unknown, the pain, the isolation was something that I was living, my family was living, we were all living. So to step into a character that was feeling those exact things and even more heightened because it is a film was one of the greatest adventures of my life as an actor. And of course, it only heightened it even more that we were shooting during a pandemic. So there is that fear even while we're shooting. So it just made everything that much more real and raw. And I just dove heart first into Sarah so that every thought, every fear, every breath became my own. And I'm just so grateful to Michael Bay and Adam Goodman for trusting me.
Absolutely. And I mean, Demi Moore is in this movie, which I noticed, unfortunately,
I
you didn't
mean,
have many scenes with her, but
I
I
didn't, but
mean,
I had come to set and I wanted to just watch and witness her and Bradley Whitford in all of their glory and just learn from them and be a sponge.
absolutely. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, how cool is it to at least be able to say you're in a movie with an icon like her?
Every time I say it out loud, I catch myself and it doesn't feel real. Like a Michael Bay movie starring Sofia Carson, KJ Affleck, Demi Moore, Bradley Whitford, Paul Walter Hauser, and Craig Robinson. Like I'm just like so grateful, truly so grateful.
Absolutely. And one more Demi question. Did you at least get to meet her? Did you have a first impression?
I did. I came to set on one of the days that she was shooting, and I honestly just wanted to watch. And she actually had her assistant come and bring me into her trailer and say hi, and we chatted about her family and my family, and the craziness that was happening in the world, and how excited we were to be a part of this film. And she was just so humble and so real and so beautiful, and it was amazing to kind of watch her come to life in the
Absolutely.
camera.
Yeah, and I mean, we kind of see this relationship between you and KJ throughout the movie, and quarantine has obviously changed the dating game for everybody. You've said previously that dating apps, you've never used dating apps, and it's you want to focus on your career right now. But I'm curious, which by the way is refreshing because I haven't used dating apps either, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I say that. But so I'm curious, how has quarantine kind of maybe changed your thoughts on dating apps and dating in general?
I mean, I guess I haven't really thought of it as a possibility at all, just out of the fear of, COVID. So it definitely has not been in my mind whatsoever. But stepping into this role was extraordinary, just to even wrap my head around how someone can fall in love with someone that they've never looked into each other's eyes or touched or felt is something extraordinary. And right now, not that rare, which is
Absolutely. And
crazy.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, based on that, do you have maybe any advice for anyone trying to look for meaningful connections during this time?
I mean, I feel like if anything, this time has kind of allowed us to reflect and realize what is important. So I think people who are out there looking for connections are looking for meaningful ones. I think I'm not in the world right now, so I don't know, but I think, you know, life is short, so spend your time with people who are worth your time that you connect with, even if it is just through a screen.
I love that. And I want to talk, I mean, again, you look phenomenal today, but I want to talk a little bit more about fashion. Last night you looked amazing at the MTV Movie and
Thank
TV
you.
Awards. Yeah. So I want to talk about your dress that you were wearing right here. Tell me about it. How, why did you choose it? How did it
I
make you
mean, can I
feel?
just say it was my honor and joy, and it felt like heaven to wear Maison Valentino by Pier Paolo. And I've adored Valentino since I was a little girl. I think it might be the very first designer and couture brand that I learned of from my mom. So to wear him yesterday was extraordinary. And I just loved the dress. It was the perfect combination of class and elegance, but it was still edgy because of the details and the finish that were kind of like armor and the transparencies at the bottom. And I got to wear my Revlon lipsticks, which just kind of tied the whole look together. And I got to present Wonder Woman with the Shiro Award, which is, I always say I want to be Wonder Woman when I grow up. So it was like one of those moments that it was a big pinch me moment.
I mean, some pictures came out of you and Megan Thee Stallion filming a new ad for them. Tell me what it was like working with her. She's so empowering. What was it like?
It was amazing. WAP had just come out. Like it was just like all the things. She was in all her glory, and she's just so cool, and she's incredibly tall, and definitely a presence. And it was just cool, you know, two women from such different everything, right? Even physically, where we're from, our backgrounds, our music couldn't be more different. And yet Revlon is kind of the epitome of that, right? All kinds of beauty, women in all of their glory, empowered, bold women. And it was just really cool to be able to work with her, and we have a couple really cool campaigns coming out together.
Absolutely. And I'm curious, since her body, music videos out, did you get to do the dance yet?
I haven't. No, I don't think I would ever be able to. I don't think I would ever be able to. But we did have like a cool anecdote, which WAP was playing while she was on set, and we were doing one of the scenes. Like that was pretty cool. Definitely a pretty cool moment.